feel like America is a place that's like musical chairs. And when the music stops, everybody gets a chair. And the number of people who didn't get a chair when the music stopped was negligible. There were some people who were not taken care of in our society, but it was negligible. Now the music stops, and the number of people that aren't getting a chair is a lot of people. People are starting to piss their pants.
They're all out here too.
And they're getting nervous. They're getting nervous that the American way of life and standard of living is really beginning to quake and crack.
But maybe
the way that can be saved, if you want to save your country, is to recognize that it is a country. Most corporations function like there are no countries. They offshore money, they don't pay taxes, they're not good corporate citizens. Not all of them, by the way. It's very tough because you've got to be fair to those companies that are good corporate citizens, because some of them are. But you have to pick a manageable number of things and say, in this decade we'll do this. We can't do everything. The most important things you have to do is you have to spend billions of dollars. You have to forgive all the student loans that are owed. Everybody that owes student loans right now, they should forgive all those loans.
A lot of happy people here.
You have to forgive all that. You have to forgive all. You have to make a bill rather than going over and bombing Iraq into the Stone Age as a vendetta against one guy on behalf of one political dynasty in this country. I mean, we have political enemies in the Middle East, but not there. That was a complete waste of money in Iraq. We need to take that money and spend it to forgive student loans. Because if you don't have education, you don't have a future. I mean, I'm saying a lot of Pablo now. The renewables, we need to have the Apollo thing of renewables. We need to have infrastructure. People think that's negligible. But there's better roads. I went on vacation with my friend in March. We went to Anguilla. There's better roads in Anguilla than there are in New York. I'm not kidding. There's better roads in Lima, Peru than there are in Manhattan. You know, roads, bridges, the country's coming apart. You put a fresh coat of paint on, you know. Blah blah blah. I mean, we have like 4 or 5 things, and the other thing we have to do is we have to be very careful that people's pension plans aren't gambled by investment banks. That's a tragedy.
what about the system that we have, this present system of top-down management? What's your thoughts on that?
I think that it's an incremental process, but one thing that has to happen is you have to have more shareholder participation on boards of corporations. I mean, I think the idea that you know, politicians always want your opinion, and politicians always are fond of your opinion when your opinion includes voting for them. And then once you vote for them, they really don't want to know your opinion, they don't hear your opinion. And I mean, I'm not here to. Are you ready for office next election? I didn't come here for this.
Let's take a walk.
But I just feel like it's. But I think that the renewables thing, people laugh about that, but I think there's a lot of dividends to be paid.
Excuse me, guys. I'm with We Are Change.
No,
I've been covering this from day one. It's not. I'm not really media. I'm more just publicity for this thing.
Let's show them
And I was just wondering.
Well, I'm not going to answer any questions. I'm actually chatting here with my bodyguard.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
How's the guys? You just caught me in the middle of talking with Alec Baldwin.